It is finally and truly finished. It has taken a year to build and countless hours of work by master artisan and craftsmen, but we are proud to show you what time, skill, and patience can produce in this modern world. Our need to build something that was of an old world handcrafted quality unlike anything available in the off-grid tiny house community has yielded both a picturesque work of art and a fully functioning heirloom that will leave anyone who sees it in awe and envy. There is nothing else like it. It is one of a kind. It is a piece of delightful, beautiful art that is built to last for generations. It is a self-contained, off-grid private bathhouse, handmade from solid Arizona-grown pine and moisture-resistant Washington redwood, solid brass, iron, and beveled glass. It is portable and could be utilized in any environment that necessitated or needed an off-grid, self-contained luxury private space with hot running water that included a raindrop shower, extra-large soaking bath, and an oversized sink basin. It would make a great accent to your off-grid cabin, a wonderful beach house shower, guest bath, or a luxurious, quiet, private she-shed spa. Each beam or board was handcrafted, cut, notched, drilled, planed, and sanded, all from locally grown pine timbers. Every beam and board was hand-fitted and fastened to its permanent place with as many as 20 cuts, notches, or borings. As you can see, each piece, such as the arched redwood doorway with beveled glass, was artisan-made and hand-fitted into the custom redwood door jamb that uses solid iron, Gothic-style hinges and door latches. The outside of the building has many wonderful architectural designs, so many it would take a much longer video to describe each and every item. I will try to point out a few, and hopefully you will too while viewing. On the exterior, each of the shingles were hand split and fitted from pine logs with an axe, shingle throw, and chisel. Each is unique in its appearance with knots, branches, and rustic wood grains. The post and beam framework is made from hand-hewn 4x4 pine beams. Each is individual and wonderful to see. They are twisted and curved but masterfully hand-worked to fit precisely in its place, held solidly and forever in place by iron bolts and hardwood pegs. The board and bat design is made from treated pine with 1x2 solid, custom-sized redwood bats and trim over vapor barrier and insulation. The artisan design and hand-scrolled fascia board are of solid pine from the same log timber. The specially built, handmade louvers are water-resistant solid redwood to allow sunlight to enter but yield privacy and security. The louvers can be removed simply if so desired. The small louvers on the gable ends are actually closable vents on the interior to allow fresh air to access, or warm air to leave the bathhouse. The roofing is 30-year tab roofing with continuous metal drip edge and flashing. It is also a double roof with insulation sandwiched between the solid pine interior planks and the sheet decking. The building rests on substantial redwood and pine 4x6 floor beams over which 1.5-inch solid pine floor planks were used. The rear window is a semi-bay that has its own unique small roof with matching architectural scrollwork. The wood stove chimney is double-walled with a handmade cap. The interior of the bathhouse is a buffet for the eyes. There is so much to see. The arched door window has brass and beveled glass that leaves a prismatic rainbow on the beautiful 1.5-inch thick solid pine wood floors. The floors were rough-cut timbers that were cut, fitted, and polished to leave a beautifully rustic look, but super smooth to the touch. One of the unique features is a fully functioning plate iron wood stove. It is not just there for looks. It works to warm you as you indulge yourself. It has a large heat shield built into the wall and a metal underplate on a matching raised wood pedestal. Above the shower tub area is a solid handmade redwood towel and storage area that uses hand wrought iron shelf brackets that double as a curtain rod holder. And under the window you can see a redwood seating bench with 4x4 pine legs to match the rest of the interior that was specially made by a local woodworking craftsman. The galvanized tub is huge, plenty of room for you to soak your worries away in a hot bath. There is enough room for you and your friend, actually. It is 4 foot long, 2 foot wide, and 2 foot deep. The custom-built interior matching vanity cabinet is also made of redwood and 4x4 pine. It has spacious storage below and a solid redwood top, in which sits a huge galvanized sink that matches the tub. The interior walls are totally redwood, a feature only seen in the most exclusive spas. The vertical wainscot is comprised of approximately 3-inch solid redwood in an overlapping pattern to add depth and accentuate the beautiful redwood grain patterns. The upper walls are the same redwood but in a herringbone design that runs parallel with the 4x4 framework. Each window is encased and trimmed with redwood and has a wide shelf-style windowsill. The rustic twisted 4x4 roof beams are stained and sealed to match the vaulted ceiling that was made from amazingly green boards that were sawn from pine logs by our craftsmen. The raindrop shower head is plumbed using solid brass and iron piping. The vintage brass valve for the shower was rescued and refurbished to continue service in this century. The solar lighting switch and pump switch are accessed on the vanity. Solar-powered twin 500 lumen lighting accents the wood grains in the vaulted ceiling. The one-of-a-kind solar unit is separate from the bathhouse and continues the post and beam framework that is made from hand-hewn 4x4 pine logs. Each is individual and a wonder to see. They are twisted and curved but masterfully handworked to fit precisely in its place, held solidly and forever in place by iron bolts and hardwood pegs. It is also hand-split shingles and 30-year tab roofing. The solar preheater unit features a coil-style preheater that preheats the water via a 6-position solar collector that can be adjusted to the most desired angle to the sun. The water in the solar collector has a pre-programmed timer that circulates the preheated water back to the 100-gallon supply tank or directly to the propane on-demand heater. The timer can be set to 16 times to turn on and 16 times to turn off per day. The collector is roughly 53 inches by 30 inches. The unit also has an instant on-demand propane-powered water heater. You can preset the temperature of your water to the desired degree. You do not have to light it. It comes on automatically when water is flowing. The propane heater has an easy-to-read digital display. It is housed in a lockable, sturdy steel cabinet. The unit comes supplied with a portable 5-gallon propane tank. The solar electric unit mounted above the solar collector supplies the power for the lighting and the 12-volt 30 psi water pump and charges the included battery. The unit has wheels and can be rotated or positioned for maximum solar deflection as needed. All of the controls can be accessed easily through the solar collector or by means of the 2 triangle access doors on each side. The bathhouse is roughly 12 foot by 8 foot 6, including the porch, and about 10 foot 8 tall. The bathhouse is now finished after an enjoyable year of building it. We cannot estimate how many hundreds of man-hours it took to build. It would be unfathomable to try to get an accurate amount. As you can see, it is not a usual run-of-the-mill type building. It was a chance to take all the care and time in the world to get it right, the way things should be built. Built with quality and craftsmanship. We have called it a bathhouse and a building in this video, but to us it was an artist's expression, and we are very proud to present it and show some of its fine, one-of-a-kind artistic features. We are now ready to offer this beautiful and definitely one-of-a-kind off-grid artisan bathhouse for sale. You will be the envy of all who see it, and we hope you enjoy it as much as we did building it. We will be using the money to fund our next project, which will be another tiny home, refurbished, the 1955 Spartan 55-foot home that you saw next to the bathhouse in this video. You can also view more pictures at survivaltvnetwork.com or check the description below for our contact information. Thank you for watching our video. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe to see more builds like this. Leave a comment down below to let us know what you thought.